duty-free access to imported raw material by rationalizing the tariff structure. Number two, it is to increase the employment opportunities by attracting efficiency-seeking investment in the manufacturing sector by making the tariff regime transparent and predictable, to lessen the distortions in the domestic price structure, to remove anomalies in the tariff structure which is causing distortions between sectors and in the value chain of the same sectors. In order to achieve these objectives, the government intends to undergo several tariff reform measures, including the following. So reforming the ACD, the additional custom duty, and the RD regime. Given the global and regional experiences, ACDs and RDs will be phased out in a larger economic context rather than keeping as a tool to address fiscal constraints. So this has been the tax policy of the government of Pakistan, that we impose RDs and ACDs to collect revenues. So the realization is there, and the practical steps are being taken to reverse that. No longer will tariff be used as a revenue measure. No longer will we be following the policy of increasing the tax rate to increase the revenues. The policy today is that we have to go after enforcement, we have to increase the tax base, and this has to now move out. These old policies have to move out. So the strategic reduction in custom duties on a secondary raw material and intermediate goods will be carried out to stimulate domestic production of value-added products and to generate exportable surpluses. Number three, the government shall carry out value chain studies to suggest changes in tariffs of the entire value chain. The establishment of nascent, innovative, and green industries shall be promoted through targeted tariff facilitation for a specific period, fostering technological advancement, environmental sustainability, and job creation. The concessionary tariff regime shall be simplified and rationalized in a phased manner to transpose concessionary duties in the first schedule of the Customs Act 1969. This process would be based on a comprehensive analysis of imports and other relevant factors under the concessionary regime and its effects on domestic industries. This roadmap for rationalization of custom duties, the policy presents a strategic framework for the gradual rationalization of CDs, additional custom duties, ADs over the NTP period. With a focused strategy of export-led growth, the policy set targets to be achieved during the policy period by reducing the overall impact of custom duties and simplification of the tariff structure by the following lines. So complete elimination of ACDs in the coming 4 years. Elimination of RDs in 5 years. So 0 RDs, 0 ACDs. Phasing out of the 5th schedule of the Customs Act in 5 years. 4 custom duty slabs, 0%, 5%, 10%, and 15% in 5 years. And maximum custom duty will be 15%. So these are the massive reforms that will enable and give us an ecosystem for exports to prosper. And the policy which we have been following since the last 76 years has been import substitution. It has not led to any enhancement in growth, which is the key challenge for the economy of Pakistan. So we believe the proper implementation of the National Tariff Policy 25-2030 will have a positive impact on the economy. As custom duties are being rationalized, Pakistan's import and exports are expected to increase, resulting in a dynamic, competitive trade environment. This increase in trade activity is projected to have positive impact on the GDP growth. Resources will move to efficient, productive sectors as production and export-oriented sectors will pick up. Industry will grow, inshallah, net employment will increase, and investment will strengthen. There will be an increased availability of cheap raw materials and intermediate, but would also be a key factor in reducing the import-led inflation, especially for food products. So in the first year of implementation, we will be reducing tariff on almost 7,000 tariff lines, mostly raw material and intermediate goods. This will result in a benefit of almost 200 billion rupees to the trade and industry, making it easier for them to procure raw material and intermediate goods at reduced costs. So the first year impact is 200 billion rupees to the industry. The overall tariff reform will be implemented in a phased and sequenced manner, ensuring seamless transition. This is very important because we don't want to hurt the domestic industry and the Prime Minister has given directions to ensure there is a steering committee which will be watching this transition and looking at the local industry and how this reform impacts the overall economic environment of Pakistan. This gradual approach will minimize potential disruptions to the economy and provide industries with sufficient time to adjust their supply chains, production processes, and investment plans. Almost all sectors of the economy will benefit from these reforms, including textiles, engineering, pharmaceuticals, IT, and telecom. These tariff reforms being introduced are testament to the government's commitment to create a business-friendly environment, promote economic growth, increase competitiveness, enhance the ease of doing business, and attract foreign investments. We are confident that these reforms will yield positive results and contribute to the economic development of the economy. I invite you all to join on this journey to the regulatory reforms. Inshallah, we realize that this crossroad, we have to select the correct path, and that path is an export-led economy. And inshallah, under the leadership of the Prime Minister of Pakistan, we are heading towards that direction. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you all. Very kind.
$6% हो तो तजारती खसारे का सामना होता है। वज़ीर आज़म के कोऑर्डिनेटर राना ahsan अफसर नेशनल रेगुलेटरी रिफॉर्म कॉन्फ्रेंस से खिताब कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कि बरामदात पर मबनी मईशत का फ़रोग़ ज़रूरी है। उड़ान पाकिस्तान प्रोग्राम अहम किरदार अदा करेगा। वज़ीर आज़म की क़यादत में